as is the seat of Africa, and Ethopia is the seat of Africa. We have a good potential. African free trade agreement is there. We can use tax exemptions from different African when you're going to sell our products. We have already near to Europe. There is already many multilateral and bilateral our products. When we come to today's session, the textile and apparel, the first entry point is cotton. The country is like India, nearly 3 million hectares is a potential for the development. Many investors are already investing on this potential area of cotton. Another is the textile and apparel industry. The government of Ethiopia are presently developing an industrial park in different parts of the country. This industrial park is what we call eco-textile friendly. All things is already organized under the industrial parks. Environmentally protected, customs, banking, all things are already organized under that area. You can see there are the Bolirami Industrial Park, which is near to Addis airport. This is the industrial park of textile, especially textile and apparel. Awasa is already 250 kilometers near. We are already geographically locating different industrial parks to make a balanced development of the regions. So there are around more than 17 industrial parks. All these industrial parks are already environmentally protected, treated. Bank, all these are already organized in these industrial parks. Many investors from India, from Europe, from America already come to invest in this industry, especially focusing on textile and apparel, especially the textile and the garment areas. There are exemptions of tax exemptions, salary exemptions, income tax exemptions, export tax exemptions are already defined in different laws. Franco valuta can be applied here. Exemption from customs duty is already applied here. Already for export, textile and apparel is given a due attention in the country. So institute of my colleague and me representing this institute. So there is a Ministry of Industry and the Ministry of Agriculture is doing together. Here is the Ethiopian Investment Commission is promoting industrial parks, the potential investment. Here is the Ethiopia Industry Park Development Program. All of these parks is assigned. So these are the potential part of the investors come to do Ethiopia. This is what for listening.
Right, I wanted to understand, discuss technical textiles. What exactly is the government doing there as far as technical textiles are concerned?
Okay, there are universities, more than 30 universities in the country. Textile and technology in the university is there. Under my organization, textile, and the garment center, which is already previously it is an institute. Now it is organized. It is organized as a center with the umbrella of different manufacturing industries. So there is a technical expertise, researchers in the institutes and in the centers. It is more technical, working, doing, and exercising is undertaking the university. We are linked with universities. Okay, sir.
Do you have any comparative data on the cotton and other costing other countries with respect to Ethiopia?
Especially the cotton part.
Yeah.
Cotton.
Yeah.
In India there is a huge cotton production. Compare a cost analysis. Maybe cotton in Ethiopia is more expensive. If you come to invest in Ethiopia, you may a potential of cotton production in India, and the car enter to the industrial park. You are more benefit.
Comparative cost is less.
Yeah. Due to labor cost, different support mechanisms of mechanisms are already there on money.
What is the energy cost?
Energy is already, the problem is already presently we have a huge electricity development at the Nile River between we and
let me just share a little bit of background why I'm mentioning this. I've been a faculty mentor to few students from as a faculty who were a part of our technology program at Delhi campus. And I must say that the pulse that I felt from there was that they are really very deep into technology. Making technology an enabler in this domain. What I want to understand from you is what are there any efforts or are there any projects which are happening in this session to kind of combine the technology and like you talked about the resource efficiency and other such material efficiency and things like that. So how can that quantitatively reflect that yes, it is making things more eco-friendly or it is making things more sustainable in that way? Is there something which is being worked upon or something which is in the pipeline, which gives us a very crisp data that yes, this is what it can do? Despite so much of technology and innovation, not too much is so visible in the domain of knowledge with respect to a comparative study or analysis of how it can be made.
Okay. My brother Seleshi is an expert of, is already more than 13 years textile leader. He can add on it. But as to my point, the textile industry in our country is a long-lasting history. As Indians, my sisters also traditionally, so handloom, so different cultural issues. But the issue of eco-friendly is coming presently. The parts itself, for example, when you export some kind of appearance or garment to Europe, to America, the parts themselves evaluating your process as the demand you should deliver what they are doing. So the universities, the institutes are already coaching the labor force of each industries to the different donor agencies are already, especially they are focusing on environmental sustainability. of the textile garment as it is polluting the air and the society. So this is already the new, not in
So for an insightful view of detail, I would like to next go ahead with the next expert session. But before that, I would want to request that let's keep this keep the entire session for not more than 10 minutes, because we have to take care of the entire event and we want all the speakers to be here on stage. So I would want to call upon Dr. Surendra Kumar, who is an ex-director, IIHT, Ministry of Textile, Government of India, to take us through an expert session on Eco-Handlooms. And I would like to request to facilitate Dr. Reddy from NIMSME and Dr. Nigam from NIFT to come on the stage, please.
Thank you, sir, for being here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
Former Director of Indian Institute of Mining Technology, Government of India. Yes, I'm going to talk on this Eco-Handlooms, the product diversification in the handloom sector. So you know that handloom industry is one of the ancient surviving industry. These are the contents. So it is one of the ancient surviving cotton industry of the world, and 2/3 of the world export in textiles and clothing is from the developing countries. So India is the second largest workforce sharing country in the world, and we are having a 5% share in global trade. Exporters of textiles and apparel in the world, which amounts to about $36.4 billion. Industry contributes to about 2.3% of the total GDP and 30% in the national production and 12% to the export earning. Indian textile billion so 97% of the total textile output is from the unorganized sector, which includes the handloom also. And India is known as the custodian of global handlooms. Which produces 95% of the handloom is from India, and which contributes about 15% of the total cloth production in the country. In the financial year 21, the US was the major importer of Indian handloom textiles with an estimated cost of about 83.11 billion US dollars. So Indian handlooms engage about 35.23 lakhs of weavers, which accounts about 28.2 lakhs. And this export of handloom during the year 2019-20 was to 2,248 crores. So what is loom? So you know that loom is a weaving machine which interlacement of two threads takes place, out of which one single thread is warp and another is wrapped, which called the pick. And what is handloom? So this handloom is a non-mechanized hand-operated machine which yarn threads in the form of wax is interlaced at right angle to by using a shuttle or wooden bamboo sticks. What is eco-handlooms? Handloom is a process of manufacturing fabrics having no consumption of electricity, fuels, polluting, which has reducing the carbon footprint. Then why we require handlooms as an eco-friendly machine? Why consider it? So it is hand operated and consumption of less or no electricity, less water consumptions, noise pollution is also very less. Producing the fabric from the textiles and plastic waste, which is very important nowadays, which indirectly reduce the pollution load of the environment, because nowadays it's a big problem of waste, because textile we are wearing which are not biodegradable. So what you have to do, you have to use it again. The waste from the fabric industries, apparel industries, all these can be reused by making certain pattern. And in this, our designers, they are playing a very important role, because designers, they create some innovative designs which can better look, which can fascinate, which can attract the customer. Out of the waste, they can generate gold. The minimum usage of design materials, use of green energy, use of maximum eco-friendly dyes, environmental consciousness and green legislation globally, along with consumer taste, have made handloom fabrics in demand. Handloom sector in India is the most important agricultural source of income, providing and most important employer of the rural families of the livelihood for agriculture, after agriculture. It is a traditional cotton value chain based activity with strong pattern of geographically clustered handloom activities. It is one of the few non-agriculture sector which discernible presence in the both urban and rural areas. And this sector is also produce semi-finished and finished goods for domestic consumptions as well for the international market. What is eco-textiles? Eco-textile or green textiles are the products which are being produced by using green technology, eco-friendly raw material process with emission of minimum carbon footprints. And there is a lot of advantage for using the eco-textiles, which replaces the environmentally harmful textiles and minimize the ecological impact. Use organic or recycled materials, less packaging or more energy efficient manufacturing technology. Use natural dyes, organic cotton, linen fabrics, recycled fabrics and bamboo, etc. Use various salts and chemicals at concentration much below the respective maximum permissible limits. Production of eco-handloom products, there are different techniques which have been used for, just like painting on handlooms, printing of area silks, which give good results. Batik on handlooms, which is easy to do, and development of eco-friendly is based on the formaldehyde-free this route, which can be used using the aloe vera gel. So, what are the advantages of handloom weaving? It has the potential to contribute a range of other strategies and on-demand localized production we can have, added value through customization. So it is we can use eco-friendly dyes, including natural color. Variety of yarns can be used from natural to the man-made. All these fibers can be used for producing the value-added products with advanced design material technology that produce the minimum waste out of handloom fabrics and to produce sustainability in the handloom products. Now, if we just carry out this SWOT analysis of this handloom sector, we find that there are a lot of strengths in that sector. That is, India industry, strong demand in international market, evident this ability on low cost and skilled manpower, evident ability of variety of yarn and handloom accessories, ability of e-marketing platform, because now our government of India is also having a stress on this e-marketing, and there are about 23 e-marketing organizations which are operating around India in order to promote the marketing of these handlooms. And there's a weaknesses, a lot of weaknesses are also there. Lack in generate economies. This bulk production is a slight issue in the handloom sector, and this lack in quality business because quality is the main which required. So because of that, a lot of rejection is there in the international market. It's about productivity and cost competitiveness because we are not time bound and we are not arranging in a fashion so that we can bring the cost of product down. This less product, less competitiveness is there, cost competitiveness. Absence or negligible product diversification, lack of use of modern technologies and techniques, lack of availability of working capital, improper synergy between the government support agencies and the actual market, over dependence on cotton, and inconsistent raw material price and quality. What are the opportunities? Huge potential in international market, vibrant and growing demand, domestic market, product developments and diversification, penetration into garment industry, branded handloom products, and government support schemes. What are the threats? Competition from powerloom and autoloom sectors, high product cost due to low production rate, unorganized sector and unhealthy competition, low returns in investment and efforts, improper balance between price and quality. Need of the hour in the handloom sector is means increased production volume and quality. These are the two things area which needs to be addressed properly because we are not concentrating on the quality as well as the volume also lacking. Productivity is also very poor. Through cooperating and group efforts for catering to international market regularly, price and quality competitiveness. Product diversification, which increase market space, continuously activity, variety and value addition products, high returns on investment and efforts. So what is product diversification? So concept of generating wide range of innovative products catering to different consumer brand. Just like handloom products, ethnic dresses, western wear, garments, composite materials, styles, all. So why product diversification? If you not carry out the diversification, if you don't innovate the things, then definitely you are going to die. So it's the need of the hour. Just you have to innovate something good which can be you attract the customer, and then you can fetch a good amount because our main motto is to produce innovative fabric which can attract the customer at a glance. You just hang this small things on the wall, and if a customer sees that attract towards the particular item, that means you are successful innovator. Otherwise, this industry will die. What this means that think out of box, something innovative, something which you require is just survey the market and see what's going on in the market. Be innovative. Focus on market people all the time. Success will follow in tireless effort because you should not sit down that you have innovate something, you have carry out something, and then you just sit down. Okay, I'll make this product. Try to have some diversification, some investment, some value addition to this product. That will be the need of the hour. So there are 4 folds diversification strategy. So diversify the products of the handloom from traditional items. Then diversify utilization of various fibers by diverting, because one fiber is there, then you can just have one fiber over the other. Some cutting is there, you wrap over it, and make some innovative fabric so that it attract the ultimate customers. Diversify utilization of handloom products in technical textiles. In geotextiles, we have a lot of scope. 3D fabrics which can be produced on the handlooms, and this fabric can be used in geotextiles and for the purpose. And use of textile and plastic waste for development of state-of-the-art designer, because it is need just burning to, because we are having a lot of waste produced from the textile, just like in apparel industries, or just from we are also wearing at some point of time we are throwing it in the dustbin, and that cloth can be used by just segregating them in different colors and all, and we can have some patterns. So main role of the designer is to how to utilize that waste from the textile waste from various industries, as well as from the plastic waste, which you have seen the wrappers and all these things. You just same color wrappers you can take and just weave it on the handlooms. This is possible in handlooms only, and you just have some beautiful bags or computer laptop covers and all these things can be prepared, because these are not required to be in direct with the skin. So you can use it. Bag is important, and then because the plastics have a lot of strength, So that can be used. You can use the mats nowadays, yoga mats. Cotton yoga mats are important because nowadays the synthetic mats are of no use because you are carrying out the eco-friendly things. So cotton can be used in that. These are the various diversifications carried out. Okay. These are product diversifications. So product development links with entrepreneurs. What product you have to see the product, whether they are profitable and eco-friendly. Okay. So all these things. So now shorter product cycles they are when you are planning something at the meantime just think about the designing part and you start manufacturing it and production in the meanwhile you can plan the new plans. So you can carry out these things. Now the changing this in the 1970s there was a maximum the customers they focus on the cost, but now then later on they come to the quality. Now time, but at this time in the future there's a time of innovation. They want everything in fast everything. This is not a question of cost. This is not a question of quality. This is not a question of time. This time, but they require something innovative, which can be different from others. So development of denim fabrics, which is the parameters are given. So in future, they use value as a first priority, competing with the originality, discovering and creating needs, mental functionality. Because initially there was physical functionality. Now there is mental functionality. Culture, scenario, economic value centric, marketing scenario oriented product developments. All these things are there for future. So innovations have been carried out just like handlooms, they are using some dynamo and they can produce electricity on the dynamo also by just pushing the handloom and the dynamo is running and that you can have electricity. So you can have